Ellipse, Module 1. In this module, we'll learn and discuss about the introductory part, or rather introduction about ellipse. In previous classes, we have learnt that Earth moves around the Sun in an elliptical orbit, keeping the Sun at one of the foci, or rather as one focus. Now, let us see how the Earth moves around the Sun. Observe the video clipping very carefully. That's the Sun, the object shining, and the moving article is the Earth moving in an elliptical orbit. In an elliptical orbit, with the Sun at one of the foci. Yes, that is the movement of Earth around the Sun. Well, let us now the full meaning about the word, or rather the name ellipse. It can be understood in many ways. Basically, in view of a conic section, let us understand ellipse. A conic section, as the name itself indicates, it implies that it is a section of a cone which has been cut off by a plane, of course, in various ways. The shape of the section in the sense cross section or intersection, depends on the position of the cutting plane. Okay, let us consider a double right cone, circular cone of semi-vertical angle theta, semi-vertical angle alpha, and let it be cut by a plane which is inclined at an angle theta to the axis of the cone, You see, we definitely get different sections depending on the plane of intersecting. Well, if the plane does not pass through the vertex O, then the curve of intersection is an ellipse, of course, with the theta greater than alpha. That is, the angle made by the plane with the axis is greater than the semi-vertical angle of the cone. Moreover, the theta shouldn't be pi by 2. Yes, that is the double circular cone. That is the axis of the cone. Yes, of course, that is the point, is the vertex of the cone, and then it's a generator. There are so many generators, of course. PQ is a generator and RS is another generator. Observe the plane which is going to intersect the curve, and the curve of intersection is, of course, it has been marked red in the diagram. It is an ellipse. An ellipse. Yes. Next one. The analytical definition of an ellipse. With respect to the analytical geometry, that is coordinate geometry, in what way we can define an ellipse, will be going to see. The locus of a point, yes, there is a point which moves in a plane such that the ratio of its distances from a fixed point capital S and from a fixed line L is always less than unity. That particular locus, according to the movement of the point P, is called an ellipse. And the fixed point S is called the focus of the ellipse, and the fixed line is called the directrix of the ellipse. Focus is denoted by the letter capital S, and the directrix is, of course, denoted by the equation capital L is equal to 0. Good. Observe the diagram. Focus S, point P is there, and that is the line, the directrix. It is denoted by Z dash. And observe the diagram. SP is the distance of the point from the focus. PM is the distance of the point from the directrix. Of course, the directrix is L is equal to 0. PM by PS. PS by PM is equal to E, rather less than 1. That is the characteristic property of an ellipse. Good. Look at the diagram. The constant PS by PM is equal to E. The constant ratio is generally denoted by E, and it is known as the eccentricity of the ellipse. Eccentricity of the ellipse, and it is less than 1. And the fixed point capital S is the focus. Z dash is the directrix, the fixed line. If P is any point on the ellipse, according to the definition, rather character of the ellipse, PS by PM is equal to E. Then by the definition, SP by PM is equal to E, or SP is equal to E into PM. So for any point P on the ellipse, we have the fixed condition as P is equal to E into PM, isn't it? Okay. The next one. Basing on this simple concept and the definition, let us face some important simple questions. The first question is, the fixed point in a plane with respect to a conic is called, what is it called? Directrix, focus, origin, none. Which is the right option? Focus is the right option. It is the right answer. Well done. Next, one more question. The fixed straight line in a plane with respect to a conic is called, imagine it, it's the directrix, isn't it? Okay, let us go through the options given. The first option is directrix, the second option is focus, the third option is origin, fourth option is none. Focus is not a line, it's a point. Origin is not a line, it's a point. The only line, fixed straight line present among the options is directrix. And not only that, by the very definition itself, it indicates that directrix is the fixed straight line with respect to a conic. Hence, the answer is the first option. Third question. The conic section is said to be an ellipse if its eccentricity is. The conic is said to be an ellipse if its eccentricity is, come on, think of it, less than 1, is equal to 1, greater than 1. What is it? It is less than 1. Then only it is called an ellipse. Thank you.